Hello kids, this is Ritika Sharma, teacher of Ambi International School, Nayagaon, Kota. So today we will learn punctuations. So kids, let's start punctuation. Now what is punctuation? See, when we speak, we pause, we stop, or sometimes it can be changes in our tone. So we need to show this, that how can we change this. When we speak, when we complete our sentence, we will complete our sentence, so we need a pause. So what we use full stop. When it can be changes our tone, when we change some sentences, so we need comma. So these kinds of marks, full stop, comma, mark of interrogation. Interrogation means when we ask questions. Mark of exclamation. Exclamation means when we show sudden feeling, shocked. And quotation marks when we said about some other things, so we need some quotation marks. So these kinds of marks we will learn today. When we writing, we use punctuation marks such as commas and question mark to make our meaning clear. So if we won't use these kind of marks, our sentences won't be clear. We can't understand that what we want to say. So punctuation marks carry out the same function as pause and stresses in speech. So punctuation makes our sentences, our meaning clear. So let's start. What are the punctuation? Full stop, comma, mark of interrogation, mark of exclamation, or quotation marks or inverted commas. So let's start with the full stop. The full stop, its sign is this, the full stop. When we end the sentence, we use full stop in assertive or in imperative sentences. The full stop or period stands for the longest pause. When we completed our sentence, or when we want to end our sentence, we use this mark, full stop. We use a full stop at the end of assertive and imperative sentences. So for example, switch on the fan. It is an imperative sentence and it is a long pause. Means यहाँ पर sentence end हो चुका है. Soft drinks are bad for health. So here sentence are also ended. That's why we use full stop here. Now it's turn for comma. The comma, its sign is this. Indicates the shortest pause. Comma is indicating for shortest pause. There are a number of different uses of commas. Now we will learn about different uses of commas. So you have learned that a comma is used to separate a series of words in a list. For example, means comma जो होता है वो words की series को separate करने के लिए भी use किया जाता है. For example, the boy is clever, honest and brave. The boy is clever, it is a whole series, and now second series is honest and brave. So here we use comma. Next example is they would like books, magazines, DVDs, videos, cassettes and other learning material for their library. Now there is a second use of comma. We use the comma to separate each pair of words. Each pair of words we use comma. Of the same class or kind. For example, king and pauper, young and old, man and woman will meet the same fate. So each pair of set को, each pair को भी हम separate करने के लिए we will use the comma. इसका third use है, the comma is used to set off a noun or of address. For example, mother. So noun को express करने के लिए भी set off करने के लिए भी we will use comma. Mother, then pause. I have finished the chores. We use a comma to separate the date and year from the rest of the sentences. We use comma to separate the date and year. Date और year को भी separate करने के लिए भी we use comma. For example, on 14 March 1879. Now pause. We use comma here. Albert Einstein was born. So we can read likewise. On 14 March at 1879, then pause. उसके बाद Albert Einstein was born. Next is the comma is used after yes and no in sentences. For example, no, then pause. Means we can use comma here. You will not eat the whole cake. Yes, then pause. Pause means we can write here comma. I can swim. Yes, I can swim. Next use of comma is, the comma is also used to separate statements for question text. For example, you didn't buy the bread. Did you? Now we can use a statement from the question. You didn't buy the bread. Then pause. Then did you? Likewise, the comma is used to introduce a direct quote. It separates the quote from its rest of the sentence. So, she said, I want to watch the film. हम direct quote को भी इससे sentence से अलग करते हैं, separate करते हैं, अलग करते हैं. For example, she said, then comma, I want to watch the film. So students, now let's talk about the mark of interrogation. The mark of interrogation is used at the end of an interrogative sentence. We use interrogation mark when we want to end the interrogative sentence. When we ask a question, we use this mark. For example, have you seen the Taj Mahal? Have you seen the Taj Mahal? We talk likewise. When we ask a question, we use this kind of mark. Do you want to have dinner? Do you want to have dinner? So when we ask a question, we use this mark. Now let's talk about the exclamation mark. It is used to add at the end of a sentence to indicate great surprise. As I already told you, exclamation mark is used to sudden shockness and a great surprise. For example, what a song! I can't believe he has done so badly in his examination. Oh, you scared me. So, these kind of sudden feeling we can use exclamation mark when we want to end this kind of sentences. When we talk about a great surprise and shockness and sudden feeling, so we can use this kind of mark. The quotation marks, it's your last sign. It is used, you can see this sign. When we start some quote or when we want to end, we use this kind of quotation marks. Are used to quote another person's words exactly, whether they be spoken or written. When we talk about someone else, we can use this kind of mark. For example, the principal said, now we must act with responsibility. Philip asked, do you need this book? So when someone has asked, someone has spoken, we can use this kind of mark. So students, what we have taught about full stop. When we want to end an assertive or an imperative sentence, we use full stop. When we want some pause, when we want a little pause, we use comma. When we see some sudden feeling or shockness or a great surprise, we use exclamation mark. And when we talk about someone other, when we talk about a other person which is spoken by some other person, we use quotation marks. Okay, thank you.